Have you ever woken up on a workday Monday, and as you struggle to open your eyes, think, oh, here we go again, it's gonna be one of those days?
What happened then? I bet you had a bad day? How can I be sure of that? Well, very simply, by thinking about having a bad day, you actually programmed your unconscious mind to bring examples of bad day to your attention and edit out the good stuff. It's a classic self-fulfilling prophecy. This occurs when a belief or expectation about a situation or person influences behavior in a way that causes the belief to come true. This concept is rooted in social psychology and can be broken down into a few key components. First, the expectation. It starts with a belief or prediction about a situation or person. For example, if you believe you will have a bad day, this sets the stage for the prophecy. Next, your behavior. This belief influences your actions. If you expect a bad day, you might approach situations with a negative attitude, which can affect how you interact with others and how you handle challenges. Finally, the outcome. Your behavior, influenced by the initial belief, leads to outcomes that confirm the original expectation. For instance, your negative attitude might lead to conflicts or mistakes, reinforcing the belief that it was indeed a bad day. It's a lot to do with our unconscious mind at work. Remember, the unconscious mind operates below our level of awareness. It stores memories, emotions, and beliefs that influence our behavior without us realizing it. We can also program this unconscious mind through our own internal dialogue. For example, an actor was always nervous that, as he appeared on stage, he'd trip up over a step. And guess what? He often did just that. The reason is he lived through the visualization of doing that. He saw himself trip in his mind. He felt the stab of pain as he fell. He heard the audience take in a sharp breath of surprise. In effect, he'd practiced the trip up and programmed his unconscious mind to make it happen. Worry about something going wrong, anticipation of failure, imagining the worst, all these thoughts carry into our unconscious minds and start to damage our outcomes. Remember though, our unconscious mind is a powerful tool. So if we flip our self-talk into completely positive thoughts, we can set very different programs with completely positive outcomes. Many people have suggested that our thoughts can manifest our experiences. Whether or not that's strictly true is a matter of debate. What is certainly true, though, is that our thoughts affect our actions. A powerful technique we can use, along with positive self-talk, is visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool for achieving goals because it primes your brain for success. It activates our unconscious. When we vividly imagine success, our brain treats it as real, making it easier to align actions with our goal. Visualization also improves focus. It clarifies what we want, helping us prioritize tasks and avoid distractions. It also builds confidence. Mentally rehearsing success makes us feel more capable and prepared. Finally, visualization boosts motivation. Visualizing the rewards of achieving our goal keeps us motivated through challenges. Visualizing a future means capturing that future through all your senses. So imagine, what does that future look like? Where is it? Who is there with you? What are they saying? What does it feel like? Are there any other senses, taste or smell? Once we develop a complete picture of that future state, we can imagine ourselves being there and looking back at the steps we took to get there. The amazing thing is, once you start doing this, you'll start to find that your unconscious mind starts to help you recognize opportunities to get there. Now, these opportunities may have been there all the time, but having created this desirable future state in your visualization, it's created a context that has programmed your unconscious mind. Recently, a friend needed to buy a car. He couldn't afford a new car, so he looked in the used car showrooms. After a while, he came across one that looked ideal, but was unfamiliar to him. It looked great. It had all the nice modern accessories that we go for, even seat warmers. And it drove well. So even though he's never noticed this make and model of car before, he bought it. 2 days later, when the check cleared, he drove it out of the dealership. A half-mile down the road, he was surprised to see another car, just like the one he'd bought. Then another. And another! Suddenly, the road seemed full of these cars that he's never noticed before. Of course, buying the car had created a context, and now there was a relevance to noticing them. His unconscious mind was now bringing examples of this make and model of car to his notice. There'd not been the relevance before, which is why he hadn't noticed them before. And so it is in life. If we create a connection with a desirable future state with a deep visualization, you will find that over time, opportunities to get to that desirable state will appear for you. It's not magic, it's simply you, creating positive self-talk and visualizations.